How's it going today? 6th of March, Wednesday. I'm very busy today. Like any other day, right? But either way, more busy perhaps even than usual. Within Bristol, right? So it was an email sent it to me. Perhaps they have already existing opportunities, right? If I'll be trying or I'll be trying engaging with anyone within existing opportunities, they already have their own projects, right? This time I'm looking to build my own projects, right? Not necessarily. I can try, but usually there's no response even with the team that they're doing something that usually there's no response. So even better build or do my own things. Even better, right? If there's any takeaways from all these videos and emails and reviewing some of that information, do your own thing. If you can do it, you do your own thing instead. But either way, once that been said, well, that might be a very important thing to mention, right? If you can't do your own thing, right? And from once that been said, let's take a look at next opportunity. Funds are made available for people who are creative people who can manage some of the projects within the area, right? If I were to reach out to Bristol, there might be a department, responsible department, reach out to this department, and perhaps I would ask for a process of doing business together. Once I would ask it, they would explain me the process of doing business and how anyone would be able to receive finance to accomplish some of those things, all these kind of good things. Once that been said, perhaps most likely that's the process. I'll try it and see if I can share some feedback of that process. I have my own biases, right? Most likely I would be asking for a calendar, right? As well as I have done a little bit of research to understand that as of now, I think they have two different events going on in Bristol across the year. I think it's Water Festival as well as they might have a Light Festival, bringing more attention into energy. I think that's what they're looking to accomplish. But either way, the chief, right? Perhaps they have time to squeeze another one. So I can reach out to the team and ask if they would be interested in squeezing another event within summer, or perhaps people more active during that period, right? End of the summer would be great. And we can take a look and see how we can do business together with the Bristol Council, right? Once that's been said, let's take a look at the next opportunity in Bristol climate and nature partnerships. Let's try to understand it. Okay, let's take a look at some of these opportunities, right? So that will be new climate action funding opportunities for local community groups, right? So perhaps that will be a different structure of your organization, and if you have community group, you can receive finance, right? As well as your organization would need perhaps to solve a particular problem. Some of those problems can be within regards to climate, right? So I think I have seen something with bees, right? So I think that there's a massive decline of bees within the area or any area across the world, right? And bees are very important. So we can bring attention to that, right? We can have a little bit of fun, I guess. Well, while that might be very important, right? But either way, we are launching two new opportunities for Bristol-based community organizations to take lead on climate action locally as part of citywide efforts to decarbonize Bristol in a fast and fair way. Okay. I have read city strategy, right? I know everything what they're doing within the city. We're looking to introduce taxes as well as reduce need of a different type of vehicles. Perhaps we're starting with the Bristol city centre, right? Bristol has a goal to rapidly reduce emissions, which cause climate change. Okay. Community leadership and action on climate is an important part of how the city will meet the goal in a fair way which benefit local people. Those two new opportunities will provide funding and support for community organizations who want to further climate and or nature actions in the communities, right? We can try to reach out. Might as well, if I'm reading it, might as well perhaps reach out and see if they might be interested in working together. We can do some things, right? Perhaps we can take a look at some of the stats, right? I don't know all the details, as well as stats might be changing based on when you are watching this video, right? First, let's take a look at the activities, right, when it comes to pollution. Industrial activities, industries such as manufacturing, mining, and energy production are major contributors to air, water, and soil pollution. Emissions from factors, power plants, and or mining operations release pollution such as greenhouse gases, particularly matter, heavy metals, and or toxic chemicals into the environment. Okay, transportation, right? This sector I think is about massive percentage, right? And it depends. This sector could be also breaking down into different sectors, right? As aviation or vehicles and or transport logistics. And so the entire sector, right? But either way, they would break it down based on what kind of transport, right? Agriculture, right? Agriculture activities including livestock farming. I think it's at the top somewhere about the cows, right? So that I have read, but I don't know if it's accurate. Again, from there, let's progress to waste disposal. Improving disposal waste, including landfills and oil incineration, can lead to air, water, and soil pollution. Okay, okay. Energy production as well as deforestation. Okay, okay. So it's not necessarily positively affecting natural environment, right? What I've done a little bit of research and trying to understand what the European Union is doing within this regard, right? Where they would ban some of the governments importing a lot of different type of wood, as well as there's a lot of documents to fill in when it comes to selling wood products, right? But either way, once that's been said, let's come back to this article quickly, right? So we have some programs, right? There's something that's called mentoring. The community action plan, project learning, and mentoring programs aim to support education more Bristol community organizations co-developed in their own community climate action plans. Community climate action plans is documented and outline the community priorities in relation to climate and or nature has been identified throughout the process of community engagement, right? Okay, okay, okay. Provides brochure per organization services. So okay, so that's thousands. Oh, okay. So close to 7,000 for a certain period. If someone would like to engage and or receive some financial support when it comes to accomplishing some of the set goals, right? Which might be important and great if it's something yourself you might be interested in. Yeah, quickly, let's take a look at the next opportunity. That's the Transforming Energy Together program. The Transform Energy Together program is a unique opportunity for free Bristol community organizations. They each receive up to £100,000 of funding and or tailored program to support the plan or climate action engine or homes focus. They want their neighborhoods and or help secure the money to take action forward, right? So perhaps after the energy production, so I have seen some of those organizations already. I don't know if I have taken a look and or shared some light on that, but I have taken part in webinars, right? And some of those organizations do offer investment opportunities. So perhaps that's what they're referring to within the Bristol area, right? While that might be important, energy production, sustainability, all those kind of great things, right? Let's progress.